Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffanie Danae, and today we're talking about starting your fine and demi-fine jewelry collection. I have a couple of tips that was really helpful for me when I started expanding my collection just a couple of years ago, so I thought I'd share that with you today. Okay, so if I were starting over, I would definitely start with the earrings. So I don't think anything I'm saying today is groundbreaking, but sometimes it's nice just to kind of have a condensed version. I know for myself, I have a lot of costume jewelry, big statement earrings, which I love and I think have a place. But like my go-to hoops are huge, which is funny. I don't really wear my hoops as much as I used to in the past, but I think like when it comes to being in multiple settings, going into an office, having any business meetings, going to church, meeting different people, I think it's important to have some mini hoops. So on the smaller hoops, I have quite a few sizes on them just because I've been trying to play around with them. So I have them all in like different sizes. So the teeniest, tiniest ones that I have, I got these from Majuri, and these I think are great like if you wear your hair in a slick back bun. I'm growing out my hair, so I'm always in wigs. So these little hoops aren't really impactful, but this is the only ones that are 14 karat gold. The rest of them are gold vermeil, not to be confused with plated gold. I don't have any plated gold because I do feel like sometimes that rubs off. So you want to have some gold that is mixed in with the other metals. So I started actually with these, which I honestly really love. I think I got these from Goriana. I lost the other one, so I like that this was chunky. So even like if I'm wearing my hair this way, I think it could still kind of peek in. I was actually looking to replace these that I got from Goriana since I lost one. So while I was looking for this, Fedoma reached out to me and they kindly gifted me a couple of pieces. And so I actually have some on right now. You'll notice in my first hoop, and they are a little bit different. They're not the standard hoops, but I really love these because they're actually a little bit more, I don't want to call them architectural, but they have like a different design to it. I like that this one is giving more of a natural finish. So these are great. And then I do like that they just snap close. They are not, you don't have to like chase down an earring back. And so I think these are really convenient for like an everyday kind of situation. They also gifted me with another piece as well, and we will get to that a little bit later in the video. The other part of, I think, like your earring game would be to do studs. I do have diamond studs in. They are teeny tiny. Before I got these diamonds, I did get cubic zirconias, and just to see how I felt about the different sizing. My goal is to like have a full earring stack. So I like the thought of having like multiple sizes. And I just thought that the style of these just were a little bit more sparkly for me. I got these from Majuri when I was in store at their Venice location, and one thing to note about them is that they do pierce your ears if you need if you purchase some pieces and you need to do the piercings, they do offer that. So keeping in line with people greeting you and we're looking at your face and up, the necklace, we're framing the face, right? So a nice necklace is going to make a big statement. I typically have, my bones on display, my shoulders, the skin action. So a great necklace always complements my outfit. So I think the easiest one, like this necklace doesn't come off. If you watched any of my previous videos, I've already kind of talked about this one, but I initially went to get a solitaire diamond necklace, but I thought that this pave actually made more of an impact. I always loved, like, as I move, the delicate nature of this necklace kind of catches the light. So after I have my earrings down, I have a great chain. Next up, recommendation would be is to find something that is stackable for your necklace. So another piece that Fedoma kindly gifted me with is this necklace. And this is exactly what I was looking for. Has a little bit of mother of pearl on it. And then you could see that it has like some hammered metal around. This piece is actually demi-fine. So I feel like this is a piece that can come on and off. I don't want to have this one on all the time. So anything that I'm stacking, I'll normally be able to take those off. That's why it's important to like your primary, get that one fully gold, so you don't have to have the fuss of taking that off and on. But when it comes to the extra bit of stackable jewelry, that's when you can save a little bit more money. And if you wanted to make it like a colored stone, I think this is a good place to play with colors as well. And they have some really great colored stone jewelry as well, but I think this one is really nice. So after I have my earrings down, I have a great chain. Next up, I would do rings. As you know, we're talking with our hands and we love to see jewelry, you know, on here. I'm actually still working on getting more of a stacks, but I think just having a couple of pieces to start with is always nice. Again, I featured these in my other video, but stacking rings or having them on multiple fingers, I think just really kind of brings attention to your hands. And it's just like such a feminine, beautiful thing, I think, to focus on. So with this, I started with a couple of pieces. This one, again, I love, who doesn't love diamonds? I love something with diamonds on it. So that's why I opted for this, but it's more of a wire ring, very simple, and you can just add things on them easily. I cannot find my statement ring right now, and that's, of course, I'm making a jewelry video and I can't find my favorite statement ring, but I feel like that's where you can really incorporate color. I have this great, I actually don't know the name of the stone, but it's green. Green is my favorite. So any emeralds, any malachite, like that color is just so vibrant and it's beautiful jewel tones. And I just think it really adds a pop, and I always get compliments on that ring. So I think it's important to have a statement ring. Obviously you could still do gold, but it is gonna be a little bit more expensive. And for your rings, I feel like this is where you wanna get a fully gold rings. Like if you can get the fine jewelry on your hands, just because you use your hands so much, lotions, washing them, even if you like taking your rings off and stuff, which I try to, but sometimes I leave them on. I just feel like there's a lot more wear and tear, at least 14 karat, on your hands, which is also why the rings are gonna be a little smaller. The statement ring, I feel like you can go mixed, which, you know, I just take my statement ring off and it's big normally, so I don't wanna wash my hands with that anyways. Take that off, leave these little tiny ones on, and then we're good to go. Boom, bam, we're out of there. So now we're just moving on down the body, right? So now that we've done our earrings, our necklace, and our rings, obviously our bracelet is next. This piece that I have is actually, what is this called? I think it's like an infinity chain. I may have made that up, but I got this done at like an event, and they welded this on. So this literally does not come off. You can't even see, as I rotate it, you cannot see like a clasp or anything like this. So this never comes off. I don't notice it, and I think it's amazing. So I love little delicate pieces, and so I would always recommend having something like this. However, I do think that with your bracelets, it is nice to have something that's a little bit more impactful there as well. So I definitely would recommend more of a thin bangle, and you don't have to go, you know, super luxury. You know, on my luxury wish list is the Cartier Juke. I definitely want that. However, some other companies also have great bracelets, like more statement-y, and I think, again, this is a place to go. This is a place where you can do demi-fine. You don't need to get a full gold bangle because it's gonna set you back like that Cartier juke. All right, so those are my recommendations. Let me know what you think. I hope this is helpful. I know I recently started collecting more fine jewelry, and I know it's just like it's an ongoing process. It's something that, you know, you can take your time with. So if you liked this video, make sure you check out this recommended video. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Ciao.